everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using some of my old favorite products. Now, I will say that I am so underprepared for this video. I just wanted to sit down and film something, but I didn't have like a look in mind, so I wanted to do some sort of kind of get ready with me with something kind of interesting thrown in, and I thought that I had kept a lot more of my old favorites than I did. Like, I really Marie Kondo'd my freaking makeup collection, and like, I got rid of a lot of products. So obviously these are still like some of my old favorites. Some of them aren't as like old as others, but I do have some nice throwbacks. If you've been on my channel for a while, then I have some nice throwbacks and I have a really cool look in mind. So either way, it's either gonna be, you're gonna get some throwbacks, maybe some that aren't as throwback as you would like, but you're also gonna get a cool kind of purple toned eyeshadow look out of it. So you know, there's something for everybody, but it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, I'm going to be using my Carli Bybel palette. This used to be my favorite. I want to do like something purple and pink and kind of smoky and dead girl glam, but I have fake tan on right now, so I think the cool tone kind of gray purples will really like complement how fucking warm my skin is right now. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, and then again, you know, I have other random old favorites just kind of thrown in here. So yeah, it's just kind of a chill get ready with me. So if you want to see how the look turns out, then just keep on watching. All right, so obviously we're going to start with foundation first. And okay, I'm kind of cheating here because this is a recent favorite as well. But if you've been on my channel, you know that the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation used to be my favorite foundation back in the day when it had a blue pump. This used to be my favorite, and then obviously I went cruelty free. I stopped using it, but Covergirl is cruelty free. I think I've talked about, I don't know how much I've talked about this on my channel since Covergirl went cruelty free, but your girl rebought this as soon as she found out, and this is also one of the only shades of foundation that I have that matches me while I am fake tanned right now. I was gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation because that one was so weird in that it never really was like a favorite, because I found it was like really heavy on my skin and like it felt wet, you know, and like that's something that bugs me about foundations. I don't like my foundations to feel wet on my skin. I like to set it down, and even after I set that stuff down, it still felt like tacky on my skin. But if y'all remember, I use that foundation all the time. I mostly used it to like mix with other foundations to change the color or to make it more full coverage, but like I use that foundation all the time. I thought that I still had it. Turns out I don't, which is probably for the best because I haven't purchased that foundation in at least 2 years. So if I would have still had it in my collection, it would have been an old ass formula. So it's probably best that I don't have it, but that's what I was going to use. But then I was looking at this stuff and I was like, this used to be a favorite. This qualifies. Next, I'm going to use my NYX HD concealer. I haven't used this in a hot minute. It is so good. I'm using the shade 04, and the thing that I realized about the shade range is the shade range kind of sucks. Like, I think it goes down to like deep shades, but like the tones, I mean, I need something just like a little bit lighter than this when I am fake tanned. Like, this is basically like a concealer shade, not really like a highlight shade. And I found, I'm also going to use this to prime my eyes. And I found that there's really not much lighter than this that's not like fucking porcelain, like me with no fake tan on, and it's still a highlight shade. So it's kind of a bummer, but whatever. This concealer is so nice, and I used to love priming my lids with this. This is basically like MAC paint pots, but in a concealer form. So good. And y'all know how much I used to love MAC paint pots. Soft ochre was my shit. Okay, and then next I was going to set my under eyes and contour with my NYX contour palette because I thought I still had it, because that thing is very sentimental to me. Like, that was like from a time when I was first starting my YouTube channel, when I was first like really getting into makeup, when I first worked at Ulta, when like all the people at Ulta were the ones that were telling me to get into makeup, and I was like, there's no way that I got rid of that. Like, there's no way I got rid of that because it's so sentimental to me. I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. So this is another bummer moment where I was just like, fuck, I'm so underprepared because I went to the store. I went to the store to get some certain items, like the NYX HD concealer. I just bought that today for this video. And I saw the spot in the meantime. I'm just gonna use my Anastasia contour kit because, again, that is another throwback thing that I used to love and use all the time. Of course, I'm using banana. But I went to the store and picked up some things specifically for this video. But the NYX contour palette is like 25 bucks and I was like, okay, I don't have, thanks to YouTube's algorithm fucking over small YouTubers making any money whatsoever, hashtag not better, I don't have just like 25 bucks to just blow on a palette right now just for the sake of one video. So I was like, shit, well, I'll just find something else. But I really wanted to use the NYX contour palette because that is such an old favorite and such like a classic staple. It's so good and I genuinely do still love it, and I really wanted to give it another go just to like, for old time's sake, but nope. Okay, I'm kind of cheating, but like, I gotta use my NYX Set It and Don't Fret It. Even though they changed it and now it's the NYX Mineral Setting Powder. I'm gonna go fill in my eyebrows really quick because I've pretty much always used the exact same thing. It's Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. So I'm gonna go fill in my eyebrows really quick and then we'll be back and we will start with eyes. Alright, brows are on. Let's go. So like I said, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe palette. Yes! Oh my god. I love this palette. I used to have the original, and then when I was, you know, downsizing my makeup collection, I got rid of the original and just kept the deluxe because it's all pretty much a lot of the same shades. But anyways, my window is open because it's rainy and I love rainy, cold air. So if you hear now noises from outside, that's what it is. Anyways, so we're gonna first take this deep purpley shade, and I'm just going to take that. I'm just gonna take that and start applying that in the outer corners. I'm gonna start blending that through the crease as well. I'm gonna kind of apply it on the outer V and just kind of blend it up. I'm gonna pop that in my inner corner as well. And then we're also going to take the shade on our lower lash line. I'm really having to build this color up. I don't remember these being not as pigmented, but this palette is also old. So like, I mean, I bought this palette, I mean, when it came out, so what, 2-3 years ago? So, you know, it's not the newest, but once I build it up, it's really pretty, but I am having to build it up. This is definitely an older formula of BH Cosmetics shadows because, like, my xoxo palette does not perform like this. It performs a lot better. So again, just really smoking. Love this purple because it's just such a smoky, nice purple. I mean, y'all know. If you're watching my channel, you know. I'm not huge into purples. I never really do purple eyeshadow, but like this kind of shade I can fuck with. Like, this is a beautiful fucking shade. I'm gonna take a little bit of a blending brush and I'm gonna take this lighter kind of mauve-y purple right here and just kind of blend that first shade out and really kind of like blow it out. I wish it was kind of like a deeper shade because this is like the darkest shade and it's not that dark. So I wish there was a shade darker. Maybe we'll pop into some Makeup Geek shadows because like those are some old favorites I haven't touched in forever. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this brown right here and just go right on the very perimeter just to add like a slight amount of warmth. Ooh, yes. Just like little itty bitty warmth. I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna kind of blend out this inner portion right here. Ooh, this is gonna be very Dead Girl Glam. I'm very excited. We're gonna do a lid color from this palette for sure. For sure. But I am gonna dunk in to some of my Makeup Geek shadows. Find something to deepen this up with. Ooh, yes. What shade was this called? Oh my god, why? How am I forgetting this shade? This used to be my favorite. This one right here from Makeup Geek. Bitten. Oh my god, yes, Bitten. I'm gonna go in with Bitten from Makeup Geek. I'm gonna take this little pointed kind of, oh, the pigment. And I'm just going to use that to deepen up the outer V. Oh my god. Nobody talks about Makeup Geek anymore, and it makes me sad because, like, y'all know Makeup Geek was the first, like, major PR list that I got into, and, like, I love Makeup Geek, but I just feel like their products that they came out with recently just felt very random and very, I don't know, they just didn't make sense. Oh my god, I forgot how much I love this color. Then we're just going to cut the crease just like a little bit. We're just going to cut the crease a little bit with a little bit of concealer. I'm going to take a very, very fair shade because I really want the color that we put on top of it to really pop. So I'm just going to cut the very center. And then just pat around the edges. Okay, and then without setting it, we're just gonna go in with this shade right here. Y'all know these type of shades used to be my favorite. Like, I was going to use Makeup Geek's hologram pigment, but I couldn't find it. So we're just going to use this instead. So I'm just applying this with a slightly wet brush. Just whatever's left on the brush, I'm just kind of brushing outside of where we put the concealer, just to kind of blend it and make it not so much of a harsh line. Anything that got outside of the dark line, we're just going to also blend. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more Bitten. And again, just re-darken and clean up around where we put the lid shade. Okay, then just for a little added pop, we're gonna take the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Boots. This is the neon pink. I need to buy more of these because these are so much fun and so pigmented and fantastic. I really want to, like, literally buy the rainbow of these. So we're just gonna put a little bit of this on our waterline. I wish my upper lid had a little bit more dimension, but that's fine. Then I'm going to take my NYX retractable eyeliner. This has been one of my favorites for a very, 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 very long time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this not on my waterline, but just below. So I'm going to apply this through my lashes, essentially. And then I'm going to take a flat little detail brush. And I'm just going to wiggle my brush back and forth and just kind of blend it down. I'm going to take a little bit more Bitten and right on the bottom of the liner, kind of smoke it out a little bit. Okay, next we're going to apply a little bit of liquid liner. Now this one is kicking it old school. It's the e.l.f. liquid liner. I used to use this, God, before I was really even into makeup. Like, this was just like, oh, it's a $2 liquid liner. So we'll see how this goes. So we're just gonna apply a decently thick wing. I'm not too happy with the upper lid. I want something like darker there, but like, I don't really want to, like, I just want to use what I have. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather this be about the performance of my old favorites than the look. So, you know, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna cover it up with a lot of eyeliner. Okay, right off the bat, not super dark. I love the brush though. The brush is making it so easy to apply. But it's not very dark. Yeah, you can like see the gold of the eyeshadow through the black of the liquid liner. Ugh. It also takes such a long time to dry. Oh my god. Okay, my wings are a little wonky. It's fine. Okay, yeah, not a fan. This is like okay, but ugh, oh no, and it transferred a little bit on my in my crease. Oh no. Honestly, y'all, not really a fan of this look. My like levels of excitement are dwindling the more makeup I'm putting on. Not the best. I don't think it's a worst look, but like it's definitely not a favorite of mine, which is funny because this is using all of my old favorites. Okay, we're gonna take a mental health break away from the eyes and we're gonna move on to face. So again, I was going to use my NYX contour palette, but y'all know how that went. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzer palette. Ooh, this is actually something that has been an old favorite that I just like remembered that I had and was like, I should use that. I used to fucking love that thing and I have been loving it. So this shade is obviously a favorite. Like, see, it just goes on so nicely, but it blends so nicely as well. And for blush, this is a throwback. I'm going to be using Makeup Geek's Love Letter blush. Y'all remember when I loved this stuff? This is such a beautiful color and I was so obsessed with it for like a hot second. Like for a month, this was the only blush that I used and then I just stopped. But it's so, oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god. This looks really, really pretty. Like on my skin when it's a little tan. Wow, I love it. Oh, this is going back up in the everyday makeup drawer. For fucking sure. I'm just gonna really just blush on my cheeks because why not? We're going rosy. And then for highlight, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Butterfly Beach. I used to love this shade, but it was always just like a little too dark for me. It was just a little too dark for me when I didn't have a fake tan, so I didn't use it much, but oh my god, it's so pretty and just like rosy and gorgeous. Ooh, yes. This might go in the everyday makeup drawer as well. We're just gonna really glow up the cheeks and a little down the nose. It just has such a beautiful like rose gold glow. Oh my god, it's so stunning. And then just for shits and giggles, I want a little bit of a brighter highlight on my nose. So I'm gonna go into the Carli Bybel palette. I'm gonna take this shade right here. And ooh, yes. And then I'm also going to wet a pencil brush and I'm going to use that same pinky shade in my inner corner. Ooh, yes. Beauty queen. Also going to pop this right at the top of my brow. Glowy and smoky. We love a good glowy, smoky look. I'm going to go apply some lashes now that we have basically everything done. And the lashes I'm going to apply are the Kiss Faux Mink in Gala. Now, I used to wear these all the time, not that long ago. Like, I was using these like 6 months ago, but they are so beautiful. I've moved on. My favorite are the camisole ones now, but I love these lashes. So I'm gonna go pop these on real quick and then we'll be back to finish up the lips. All right, lashes are on. These lashes really are so beautiful and they made me like the look a little bit more. This look isn't anything like revolutionary. It's a little messy. I would touch it up a little bit more, but we're just, for the sake of this video, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, we're going to move on to lips. For lips, I'm going to kick it with an old classic, obviously. It is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in 0.0. This was one of Kathleen Light's first collabs with Colourpop. It is so nice and such like a just beautiful grayish nude. Ooh, I love it. Then I'm going to apply a little bit of gloss on top my favorite, one of my favorite lip glosses, the Styli-style Go-To Gloss in Uncovered. You can tell how much love this has had. Now, I don't know what's going on with Styli-style. Their website is still up. You can still buy things, but they don't exist on Instagram anymore, so I don't know if they're going out of business. It makes me so sad if they're going out of business because, I mean, y'all know how much I love Styli-style, but if you need to buy anything from Styli-style, buy it now because I don't know what is happening. Like, their Instagram all of a sudden turned into a, like, nail polish Instagram. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. But anyways, one of my favorite glosses of all time. It's so beautiful. Ooh, I forgot how good this stuff smells. Yes, I love how dewy the skin is. Okay, I really do like this look now that like everything is done and completed. Again, the eyes are like a little simple, kind of messy, but like with the lashes and everything, it's very smoky, very technical glam. You know we love it. Like I said, I wanted this video to more be about like how my old favorites performed and falling in love with some of my old favorites. Definitely in love with this blush right now. I'm obsessed. And the like Colourpop highlight, my skin is just so dewy, and I love these Colourpop highlights, and I forgot how much I love these Colourpop highlights because they make your skin just look wet, just naturally beautiful and wet. I love it. Carli Bybel palette, not as good as I remembered it. The colors just aren't very pigmented, and like the newer BH Cosmetics collabs are way, way, way more pigmented. So I don't know, maybe mine is just old. Let me know. Do you have a recent one? Is yours still like kicking with pigment? Maybe mine is just old and has been sitting around in my makeup collection. I also wanted to make this video because I have been actively trying to pay attention to what is in my makeup collection and really try to, again, just Marie Kondo my makeup collection more. I want it, you know, of course I'm always gonna have an absurd amount of makeup for any normal person to have, but I want to appreciate the things that I have more, so I want to do more of these videos where I'm just kind of reaching in and grabbing older stuff, but I also, like, I don't have near as much as I used to, like near as much as I used to. So I've been trying to, you know, slowly but surely, you know, narrow down my makeup collection to the things that I truly, truly love, and also to make room for more makeup because, you know, I'm never gonna stop trying makeup. Also, just want to mention real quick, Wet n Wild. Ooh, as you all probably noticed, there was no Wet n Wild in this video, and while I was going through and trying to find, you know, my old favorites, so many Wet n Wild items came up into my mind. And if you all haven't heard, Wet n Wild was put on blast this last week because they have been selling in China and lying to people. They have been selling in China and lying to people about being cruelty-free. Cruelty-free Kitty first found out about it, and when the news broke, of course, like, it broke and everybody was like so quick to cancel Wet n Wild, and I was like, okay, like, maybe it's counterfeit product because that happens a lot, like, there could be a lot of different things, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was just like, I'm waiting for logical harmony, because whenever anything breaks like this, that is big news in the cruelty-free community. Same with like when Covergirl went cruelty-free, I was like, I don't believe it until Tashina says it's true. And unfortunately, Tashina said it was true. So Wet n Wild has not been cruelty-free, but has been putting it on all of their packaging that they are cruelty-free. Like, you look at, like, on all their packaging, they have like cute little cruelty-free bunnies, and there's a lot of there's a lot of complexities to the issue, but basically they're trying to say that, oh yeah, like, we're selling in China, but like, you don't have to like test on animals, and like, we're working with the Chinese government, and like, yeah, okay, whatever. But also, Tashina explained all of it best, and basically they can avoid pre-market testing, but you can't avoid post-market testing, and it's just the sheer audacity. Like, yeah, maybe their stuff isn't tested on animals, but like, the sheer nerve of them to blatantly tell people that they're not sold in China. Like, they were telling people as of they were telling people the morning of Logical Harmony finding out that they are sold in China, that they weren't sold in China. Granted, that could have just been, you know, the marketing people on Instagram didn't know that, you know, the higher ups knew. Like, that could be it, but even then, that's fucking shady. The whole thing is just really shady, and it makes me really mad because Wet n Wild, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? And it's just like they have been promoting so hard that they're cruelty free and like bunnies on everything and labeling everything that's like vegan friendly, and it's just like, that's all great, that's all fantastic, but stand behind your fucking morals. Like, ooh, I am getting so heated. So I just wanted to address that on my channel really quick. I do have Wet n Wild products in, you know, in my collection. I'm probably gonna get rid of a lot of them. I'm just gonna continue using up the stuff that I use very frequently, and then just get rid of a lot of the stuff that, you know, is just like, you know, just in my collection, but I won't be featuring it anymore on my channel. I'm going to ask them to remove me from their PR list. Like, that's just so shady. So shady. So anyways, that's my rant about that. But anyways, this is my look using all old favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I really do like how it turned out at the end, but it's not like my favorite. It's not anything revolutionary. It's a fucking cranberry eye and a nude glossy lip. Like, wow, creative. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Now, I say that a lot, but please, I'm feeling a little uninspired. I will be doing pride looks, don't worry about that. But is there any like tags that you guys want to see? I'm always hesitant to do tags because everybody does tags, so I'm like, okay, do we need another tag video, really? But is there any tags? Is there any challenges? Like, please comment down below, give me some ideas. Like I said, life has been really busy and really great lately, so I haven't been in front of a camera in a hot minute because my life outside of the camera has been really great, which is awesome, but it makes me miss y'all. So let me know what content you guys want to see, and please give this video a thumbs up, please. It's the only way I can combat fucking YouTube screwing over small YouTubers. Yay! Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!